Hello, you S2Ds or STDs, however you like to say it. One of them's better than the other, though.
Tell you that for free.
Welcome
Don't
to-
look those up.
Yeah, welcome to Miniatures Rundown. I'm Josh.
I'm CJ.
And today we have the new Slaves of Darkness box, which you cannot tell by reading the cover because it's in
Psychopath.
It's not the black speech because that's copyright Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's in the derp speech.
The dark speech is probably what they would call it. Chaos
sure,
speech. Does
whatever.
Chaos have its own language? It doesn't matter.
No.
So this is the new Slaves Darkness Army box.
Yes.
This is currently, until they release separately on their own later, which they will
Yes.
eventually, the only way to get any of these models. So let's crack it open. Slide. Oh,
Yep.
it's on a delay. Ta-da! Dun, 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 dun. Right.
Ark of the Covenant face explode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would be appropriate to Chaos.
Yeah.
I do like that they just put it in a different language.
Yeah, they're
on
just like-
the front of the box. Like that is kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, that's it. We're going.
You're going
we're
all
going
into it.
We're going real weird today.
I would like all of the boxes if they did that. If the Votan had
kinda
been
cool.
in just runes and the Black Templar had been like Latin-ish.
High Gothic.
Yeah, High Gothic or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do we got here? We got. So the thing is, this is entirely new sets. There's nothing
Yes.
reprinted in here.
This is kind of like the upcoming Cadia box. Everything is
yep.
new. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this guy. So probably the star of the show.
Yes.
Let's show off that beautiful Demon Prince sprue. Yeah, so this is your new Demon Prince. Can we see the heads on here?
No, because they're on here.
Are they on here on the?
Yeah, this is a different
so
sprue.
If I recall correctly, there's a sprue for the Demon Prince, and then
Yes.
there's a 40k sprue and an Age of Sigmar sprue
Yeah.
to basically update them for either game. Because it's the same Demon Prince overarching model
Yes. So this is your base body
and wings and tail.
and wings. Yeah, and this one has all of your other random ephemera. It looks. What I'm looking for right now is big round shoulder pads.
That is a very nice art print, by the way.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna call that out. I would absolutely put that on my wall.
It'll go on my wall with a whole bunch of the other ones.
Well, a lot of them get dinged up.
Yeah,
not
they
this one.
usually do. So I'm gonna say that you can. Oh yeah, no. Here's a Space Marine backpack back here. Yeah, no. The 40k stuff is included on here, or at least enough
okay.
of it that you can make a. Yeah, because okay, so here's this big honkin' shoulder pad, right? And then here's this Space Marine backpack insert.
Okay. So you could choose to have this guy just falling out of the warp.
Turns out, who's gonna know? But yeah, so it's a big purdy model. Well, actually, it's profoundly ugly, frankly.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, but,
but by intent and design, not like.
It's a face only a modeler could love. So Demon Prince is the star of the box.
Oh yeah, big time.
He's a big beat stick, but also a control piece monster.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not as powerful as Be'lakor, but
Few things are
yes.
wisely. Few things.
But he's not the only new thing in this box, because like CJ said, everything is new.
Yeah. So here's some ogres or ogroids.
Ogroids Pterodons.
Yeah.
So these are your monstrous infantry, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm.
Be something close maybe to an Annihilator-ish from Stormcast. Probably a
Yeah,
little bigger than
probably.
that.
They're definitely bigger.
I mean, they're kind of close to ogres.
yeah, they're the same, roughly the same size as the Thaumaturge and the Myrmidon.
Yes, which are amazing models, and these are also amazing models.
Lest we forget the other sprue.
Yeah.
Incidentally, these are roughly going to be the same size as the.
Look at the size of that banner.
Yeah.
That is, and look, like here's the chest piece. So these are bigger than ogres.
Oh yeah, these are roughly the same size as Bulgors for Beast of Chaos.
But they look way better.
they look way better. That's
know.
because they were modeled this century.
Right, yeah. The Ogroids are amazing looking models.
Oh yeah.
I wish they were a little more Minotaur-ish, but that's just a me thing.
Yeah, they're minotaurs up to the point where you look at their face and they just have little human faces.
I always hate the people face on monster thing. See,
Right.
Teclis.
See Teclis, see
Kragnos.
yeah, Kragnos. What's the Dragon Ogres also have the same thing.
Well, Kragnos is a Dragon Ogre. Kind
Oh,
of.
it's a really big one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
The
the
Dragon
old
Ogre Shaggoths.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it fits because they're dragon ogres, which I guess are more human or something.
Right. Those are more like centaurs, but
Sure, why not? Centaur is also very human.
yes.
Weirdly enough. But yeah, no, these are your. This is it, if and when they refresh the Beasts of Chaos line, this is probably what you're going to be looking at for your
Just a much less armored version.
Yeah, much less kitted out.
Speaking of armored, you've got one sprue over there. I've got one sprue here.
Sure do.
Chaos Chosen.
10 Chaos Chosen.
So the Chosen are Chaos Warriors on steroids.
Yeah.
They're your heavy infantry.
Extra heavy
This is probably
infantry.
something more close to an Annihilator or a Paladin for
Yeah.
Stormcast, maybe.
Paladin, or what was the Protectors?
Yeah. Well, those are all Paladin types.
Yeah,
Protectors,
the Praetors, I was
Annihilators,
thinking.
Praetors, Retributors, Decimators, those are all Paladins because GW tried to do a thing back then. They kind of made it.
There was an attempt made, but as you can see, you've also got all of the runes to chaos. So it's worth noting that these are, I believe, these are two of the same sprue.
Yes, it is. I'm going to flip it around.
Okay,
So
yeah.
now you can see that they are mirrored.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that. So that means that you can build these as 2 squads of 5. Or
Yeah,
1 squad
these
of
guys
10.
comes in 5s.
Yeah,
Which makes sense for heavy infantry. You probably won't put them in 10s if most heavy
unless
infantry.
you're really, really mad at somebody.
Well, that's the problem is with heavy infantry in Age of
Right,
Sigmar
yeah.
with engagement range is generally you don't put anybody outside of their engagement range
Mm-hmm.
unless these guys all have 2-inch engagement range, which they don't.
Yeah, which is odd because a lot of them seem to have 2-handed halberd or 2-handed axes, but
Yeah, but-
we'll get around to that.
And then of course you get the special edition Battle Tome.
Battle Tome.
So this is the only place to get this Battle Tome
right now.
right now.
For the
Right,
next-
well, this is the only
yeah.
place to get this Battle Tome, and this will be the only place to get this special edition Battle Tome.
Yes.
This will not come out separately. This is just the special edition with it's Archeon's helmet on the front, kind of. Well, no, it's just a
No,
generic.
it's just a regular chaos.
I thought that
helmet.
was an eye on the front.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's weird.
It's got gold leaf on the sides, which is odd. I would expect this thing to be in tatters.
well,
We also have enhancement cards
yes.
as opposed to data cards. These are different.
These are the War Scroll cards.
Yeah, which
And-
are also in the box.
There's a lot of those, by the way.
Yeah, they're not playing around. Yeah,
We're not
so
Stormcast levels, but we're getting close.
we're working on it. Don't worry. Here's your base for Demon Prince. Incidentally. Everything in here is on a honka-donker-badonker-donkers.
Yep, you got some 50s and
Base,
you got
yeah.
some 60s.
Yeah.
So yeah, wow, Chosen are in 50s.
Holy moly! Yeah, no,
That's rat ogre size. Yeah, these guys will beat you up.
yeah,
These guys will steal your lunch money. Mm-hmm. And laugh because they're mean bullies, really, honestly.
yeah. Well, it's worth noting that all of the Stormcast stuff, the most recent Stormcast stuff, is all on 40s. So.
Yes, yeah,
So
because
these
these
are
are-
larger,
Even chunkier than your Annihilators.
which is really impressive because those guys are Lorg.
yes.
Anyway, we haven't cracked into the book.
No. I'm not sure where.
I tell you what, because I want this box.
Oh, okay.
If we crack this
Yeah,
open,
why didn't you just mention that, man?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I was like,
I didn't realize that. No, I'll
yeah,
let,
no,
I'll
let's do
let
it.
you open
yeah,
it.
no, this is mine now.
Live on camera, opening of the Slaves to Darkness Battle
Here,
Tome.
let's get some ASMR off of this, right?
Matt, please cut the rest of the part where we were wishy-washy over this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so something worth noting is that this box, or rather this Battle Tome, did get a, what's the word for it? Oh yeah, Day 1 FAQ.
Yeah.
It did get a Day 1, what's the better word for it? Day 1 nerf.
Ooh.
For the second time in a row, we've got, now, hey, you know what? At least this one came out before
Yeah.
the actual book dropped, so people can make the decision to go like, oh, this is the thing I thought was powerful is no longer powerful.
Yeah. You'll just have to find something else that's powerful in this entirely powerful battle tome.
Right. Like most other, now here's the other thing. This Battle Tome is also the one that got leaked 4 months ago.
Right.
The
That's the other
entire
part.
tome is on the internet. So GW was kind of like, and we can talk a little bit. I guess we probably shouldn't because it's not the purview
It's
of this
not the
video.
meat of this, but
But
it's worth noting.
when battle tomes get leaked, assumptions and stuff get made, and that kind of leads GW to do balancing, whereas they might not have done that ahead of time. New book smell? Oh yeah. That's
what
the
I
smell
like.
of corruption, CJ.
Yep, I know. I'm fully corrupted at this point. It's fine. There's no saving. Also in here we get some good looks at the. Sorry. Also in here we get some really good looks at the new Chaos models, Chaos Warrior models.
That was upside down because Zinch.
Yes.
It's a ploy. It's a
It's
plot.
all a ploy. But yeah, there are ones that are going to come out with there's going to be one that has a hornblower, one that has halberds, one that has a banner bearer, because the ones that are
Oh, you mean the new warriors?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are getting new warriors. We'll talk about those when we get them.
Thank goodness.
But,
yeah. But just to let you know, hey, there's going to be more new.
The Chaos Knights
just
from the
this.
Start Collecting box
Yeah.
are going to be released separately finally.
Yes.
And so are the warriors, but those warriors will still be different because they're getting banner and
Banner,
horn, which
hornblower
they did not have.
Yeah, and I guess a secondary weapon option.
I think so.
Yeah, because you can take them with murderous weapons or ensorcelled halberds, and the original set only had murderous weapons,
Oh,
or
well
at that
then.
time, chaos hand weapons.
Right, yeah.
As is so often the case.
Hey, you got the Chaos Chosen stats right there. Let's look
yeah.
at them.
Chaos chosen. Oh, 2-inch range, 3 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1 run, 2 damage.
So you can fight these guys in 2 ranks.
Yeah, so maybe a 10-man squad isn't such a bad idea after
Yeah,
all.
maybe not.
Um,
I think you can fight in 2 ranks on a 50 mil. Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. Yes,
It
you
seems
can. Okay.
reasonable. And if you make if you hit them with if you get a special 6 basically on a hit roll, you get a mortal wound in addition to any normal damage.
Okay, and you're looking at 3s and 3s, 1 ren, 2 damage?
Yep. You can roll on the Eye of the Gods table for this unit once at the start of or after you deploy them, so you get a random buff. Because they are chaos chosen, and once per battle in the combat phase after this unit is fought for the first time, you can unleash ruin. If you do so, they fight a second time. The strike last effect applies to this unit when they fight for that second time.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
I actually like that a lot because then you can have a chance to punch back at them.
Yeah.
1 rend isn't too oppressive either. Like, yeah, they got the mortal wounds, but that's not a thing that's going to crash into you and just evaporate you.
Yeah, and I mean, like, yeah, that's something you can kind of get around, but like, you know,
They're
there's
still
not
dangerous. How many points are they?
flip. Chaos chosen. Where are you? I wish I could read.
My name's CJ, and I never learned how to read.
Yeah, they're on the next page. Hang on. Right. Yep. Chaos chosen. 240 points for 5-man squad.
3 wounds each, you said?
3 wounds each. Yep.
3 up safe?
Yep. Everything got a 3-up save pretty much if it's
yeah.
in heavy armor. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
and that is something nice.
That's a
about that
boost
because-
from 4-up saves for everybody. They are battle line and a host of the ever chosen army. Also,
Makes sense.
yeah. I mean, why wouldn't they be?
So 5 on a unit, so 15 wounds and a 3-up save. That is not terribly durable,
No.
which is often, ironically, is often the case for heavy infantry.
Yeah, weirdly enough, because you're gonna hit. You're gonna charge something really nasty with them, and in response, if you don't wipe them out, they're gonna get hit back. So it's gonna be.
And each one of those guys is worth, let me see, what's 240 divided by 5? 58 points.
Yeah.
Each one of those guys is 58 points. So if you lose a guy, which on 3-up save with 3 wounds is not terribly difficult, it hurts.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Just it's they're not the unpunchable wall that I think people were afraid they were going to be.
No.
I don't.
Nothing's an unpunchable wall in this game. You just have to.
Not right now.
Not at the moment. Yeah.
We will do a more full Battletome review once CJ's had time to go through this, and we can
Yes.
talk about it in more detail, even
Yes.
though it's kind of pointless because the whole world, everyone has known this.
Yeah,
Battletome
everybody
forever.
knows about it, but hey, let's look at it anyway because
I want to.
Yeah, because I want to. Yeah, because it's interesting.
So all of this releases this Saturday, the 12th of November. Yes, the
Yes.
12th. This box MSRP is for $199.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah,
it's in line with some of the other stuff.
it's 14 models for $200, but it's all expensive models.
14 models for $200 with a battle tome, with the War Scroll cards, with whatever the flippity flop this is.
Those are your chaos enhancements.
Yeah. So
No, that's not a bad price.
no, this is.
But it's not a Model Palooza box.
No.
I think sometimes people forget that these boxes are not supposed to be your Dominions or your Indomituses.
No.
Where they're Model Palooza, Model
not
Explosions.
by a country mile.
This is a way to get this army sooner and with a nice, shiny... That is a very good-looking Battletome. I will say that.
It's so pretty.
And it feels nice. Compare that to the Astra Militarum Battletome we saw revealed.
Oh, yeah.
With, Napoleon's Man on Horse. This is a nice-looking Battletome.
Yes.
So that's it from us this week.
Yeah, hey, we're happy to see this. It's been a long time coming for Slaves of Darkness to get anything.
Well, they got those new boxes and then they just languished in start
Yeah,
collecting
they just
land
forgot.
for so long.
They
which
just
I
kind of forgot about them for
I
a
hate
minute.
when Games Workshop does that.
Yeah,
Don't sell me the old crappy warriors and then hide the new warriors behind a start collecting box.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm curious to know how the models that were push fit in the Slaves to Darkness Start Collecting box are going to be altered.
Hopefully not push fit.
We'll see.
I think they're moving away from push
I know I'm relatively certain, but yeah, that might be why it took them so long. Like,
because push fit with spikes is hell.
hold up your thumb real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not related.
Not
that's
related,
what
but
happens.
case
They
in
said it would
point.
be all
Yeah.
in my teeth and everything. So hey, let us know down below if you're getting one of these. You're getting one of these. I'm not getting one because of expenses.
Right.
But Slaves has always kind of been on my radar. We'll see what happens. Maybe
Yeah, well, we'll get you some sort of weird theme list you can kit bash together.
nothing but Slangor.
Oh boy.
We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.